Hey guys, Matthew here from the Matt YouTube channel. I got my buddy Trevor here from Canadian Shooting Channel, at CDN Shooting Channel. We're here doing a quick video today. We're going to compare the Remington 597 and the Marlin 795.
The first in a series.
The first in a series, says Trevor. We're going to be doing 3 quick videos. The first one is going to just be the exterior dimensions of each firearm, and I'll give you a quick close-up of the 597 VTR. This is Trevor's rifle. Then the second video we'll do the internals and how they work and what they look like on the inside. Here's my Marlin 795. And the third video, we're going to take them to the range and do some shooting comparisons and see how they stack up accuracy-wise. Here is my wife's Marlin 795 in an ATI Fiber 4 stock, sporting a Simmons 3-9 target rifle or target scope. So let's start off real quick by asking Trevor a little bit about his rifle. So Trevor, can you tell us a little bit about the 597?
Sure. The Remington 597, this one is the VTR. I just checked their website. They have about 12 or 13 different variations of this rifle. So
what's the base price on one of these suckers? What's base price for the base model?
Base model is $199,
so,
and I think the next one after that is $250 for one with a heavy barrel and a scope.
All right, what's this one run?
So $450 for a 22 rifle may seem like a lot of money, but if you look at the money that people dump into their 1022s to turn them from a base model into something that looks like this,
that's about what you'd spend, because I've done that myself.
Same here. I mean, I took a loss on my 1022, but I sold my 1022 to buy this. So this, all the work is done at the factory to make this look AR-esque. And
tell me about the cool features that it has being AR-esque. Does it take standard AR stocks?
It does.
Does it take standard AR grips?
It does.
Can it take standard AR front grips?
Four grips or 4 ends? Yes, it can.
So there you go. That is a cool feature. One thing I'd like to point out that I like about this is you can get the Archangel stock that looks similar for the 1022, and it's a chassis where you put the receiver in the stock. And this is similar, except that this is actually the top of the receiver of the 597, whereas in the 1022 the top part is actually still part of the chassis, so you're mounting your scope to a chassis on which your receiver is mounted, as opposed to, and here the scope is mounted directly to the receiver, so that's a definite plus in my mind. So very cool. Alright then, let's move on to the 795 then. Okay, so here's the 795 again. It's very similar in that it's a semi-automatic 22. Very, very low cost. I believe they go for about $160 brand new in Canada. It has micro groove rifling, which I'm pretty sure if I do this, you won't be able to see it, right? So,
there it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's beautiful.
That's a macro lens.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Very good. It does not come in as many flavors as the 597.
I think it's one flavor, isn't it?
This is the flavor right here.
Yeah. No, not even.
I think you can get it with stainless, but I'm not 100% sure. You used to be able to anyway. This is an aftermarket sight. It does not come with peep sights. It comes with just standard notch and post sights, but I don't like those very much, so I put peep sights on mine. But it does have a couple of aftermarket stocks. You can get the ATI Fiber 4 stock for it, as well as a Boyd stock. There may be a couple of others. This is very inexpensive. They go for about $40 to $60. And as you can see, you kind of need tie straps to make them work properly. So I do not recommend this stock at all, but my wife really enjoys it, so that's why this rifle is sporting this stock, and she enjoys it quite a bit. So let's do a little bit of a comparison and how the firearms actually function. Obviously, we all know what the trigger does. The safeties are actually in the same location behind the trigger guard. The mag release on the 597 is here, whereas the mag release on the 795 is down here, and it's a little bit stiffer to operate. So that's a plus, I would say, for the 597.
Do the mags drop freely out of that one?
The mags do not drop free out of the 795, although I'm told that with some very simple modifications they can, but I haven't done that yet because I'm not too worried about it. Do the mags drop free in the 597?
Only the factory aluminum 10-round mag does.
Okay, and let's have a real quick look. This is a 10-round mag for the 597. There's a 10-round mag for the 795. So you can see these are single stack magazines, and these are actually double stacked magazines, so they're a little bit shorter. The other feature that the 795 has that the 597 doesn't is the bolt release, and that's right here. that closes the bolt. So that's a very handy feature whenever you're out shooting. And the last shot bolt hold open on an empty magazine, the bolt does stay locked open, and that feature is also available on the 597.
It will only lock open on an empty mag. Otherwise, you have to stick your finger up into the receiver here and force the slide. I want to call it a slide lock. The last shot bolt hold open up, but I don't need to. There's no lever to release it. I just
pull back and let go. Whereas on the 597, I pull back and let go, and nothing happens. You actually have to press the button, the lever down in order to close the bolt.
If I pull it back, it will not lock open unless I go sticking my finger up in there. You have that that switch, right?
Right.
And then you have to use a switch to let it go. Where I just simply
pull back and let go, like the auto bolt on the 1022.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So both of these guns have features from the factory that the 1022 does not. All these things that we just showed, you have to pay for on the 1022.
So in a nutshell, that is the outside exterior difference comparison between the 597 and the 795. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video.
What?